Could we look at your dolls?
Oh, yes. Let's show you the babies.
One of the things.
This was just sort of an incidental project. I don't even remember how it came about, except somebody from the South knew that there was a Southern co-op of women who made dolls and other things. They made purses and I forget what all, but there were a variety of things that came. And this was in Sunflower, Mississippi. And so we took this on as a way of because they're just absolutely adorable, and we wanted to get them out here in Seattle, but also of supporting a co-op that was, doing very, very good work. And my most vivid memory of this was we were trying to do this to get them to people before Christmas. We had promised, you're going to have this doll for your children before Christmas. And the day before Christmas, the most enormous box I have ever seen in my life. I mean, truly, truly, I've never seen another box like it. And it was kind of beat up, and they delivered it to my door. And so there were people coming the day before Christmas, frantically, literally hundreds of people streaming into my house, getting their dolls, and I think they were $5 a piece or something like that. It was very reasonable. But we got them there, we got them delivered, we did that. And of course, this is one of the things that made family life a little difficult sometimes. If you had a core member in your home and the other partner was not involved in core, there was a group, and I don't know that I've ever told you this, a group called Rotten Core. It had a very small membership consisting of two people. My husband, my then husband, and the husband of a good friend of mine. This was Dick Young, who was one of our attorneys. And Dick and I were neighbors, and his wife Tasha was one of my best friends and still is. And so Dick and I would be going off to these meetings, and my husband David and Tasha would be at home with children. And so they often commiserated with each other on the importance of rotten core. And
Yes.
So anyway, that was one of the things that contributed to all of that.
This was part of our fundraising,
But it
wasn't
was.
it? As
Yes,
well
it
as,
was. Yeah.
Because we were also always fundraising. It took money
True.
to paint, posters, to put
Well,
out
and to send out
mailings.
the correlator,
Send
the
out-
postage, and But when we did dances, we at the what is now the Mountaineers Club,
Right.
we had several hundred people come to that. We had Al Larkins, who was a Seattle school teacher and wonderful professional musician, who would come and play, gave us a lot of help with that. So we did, as you said, it was multiple activities. A lot of this was just kind of a blur at the time.
It's kind of a way of life.
It was a way of
It
life.
was a way of life.
Yes.
That's all
Yes.
I can remember doing from 1961
Yes.
until 1965 when we moved to San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
My husband got a job with the War on Poverty, and every part of our life was totally committed to doing core activities.
Yes.
I mean, we did go on camping trips, but we would go on camping trips with other people who were in core, and we'd sit around and strategize around the campfire, like, well, what are we going to do next, and is this working,
Yeah. Yeah, and much of it, well, I don't know whether one could say it was fun or not fun. We were just so involved. There was nothing left to, I don't think we could make a choice.
Oh, we drank some wine.
Yes, true. So
Jug wine.
true. No, I wouldn't say, I don't remember it as fun, but I do remember it as exhilarating.
Yes.
That there were great satisfactions in this.